Good evening, everyone, and Happy New Year. It is once again Ted the Speed Learner, and I'm going to wing this particular video. Now, most YouTubers right at this very moment do a YouTube rewind. I'll say that again. They do a YouTube rewind. I, on the other hand, am going to do a YouTube fast forward. And if I stutter, if I stammer, who cares? Let's get it over with. Okay? Yeah. We're going to have some fun tonight. So what am I going to do in 2018? Well, here's what I'm going to do. Number one, I am going to continue to add closed captioning to all of my Italian videos. These are the videos that I created to teach you how to speak, read, and write Italian. And I'm going to add closed captioning to those videos so you can follow along. Okay? I am also going to resume drawing out and illustrating all of the rest of Euclid's proofs. Okay? Remember, I stopped at Euclid Book 11. We're going to continue right on. We're going to go all the way to Euclid Book 13. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my old laptop, which has Linux in it, and we're going to install Java into that laptop, okay? And once Java is installed, we're going to install the Exist database program. Once that's done, I'm going to teach you how to do the Bezier curve using SVG. And finally, we're going to draw some pictures, some really good artistic pictures in SVG. Okay? And let's see, what else am I going to do? Well, I already have a 5th Kindle book in the works. And if I recall correctly, the title of that book will be, Did You Remember Everything? Okay? And if I change the title or whatever, I'll let you guys know, but otherwise that's what I'm going to do. Okay? Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to write a book called Latin Your English Dictionary. That way you can have a dictionary in your head. I am also going to write a medical terminology book. As you saw last year, I had 3 medical terminology lessons on YouTube while they still had a pay-per-view feature. Obviously, they don't have a pay-per-view feature anymore, so I'm going to have to turn all that into a Kindle book, and we'll put it on the air. And that one will probably be about $10 because of the content of the book. Alright, and Latin Your English Dictionary, and I'll say that again, Latin Your English Dictionary, that book will also probably be $10. But if you've learned as much as you're supposed to learn from me, that'll be no problem for you. Okay? Now then, I am also going to properly translate De Humani Corporis Fabrica. Okay, that is the very first anatomy textbook that was ever created. I'm going to translate it. That will probably be per volume. There's like 7 or 8 volumes of it. It'll probably be about $20 a volume, which is a lot cheaper than what you'll find anywhere else on the internet. So that's going to come. I don't know if I'll get all that done in 2018, but I'm certainly going to get it started. Okay. I am going to continue with these memory videos. Tomorrow, when I'm here, yes, I'm going to be here tomorrow. Yay! Tomorrow, when I'm here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my old laptop and I'm going to try to get Java into the computer. I'm going to videotape that, and then I'm going to try to get Exist into the computer, and I'm going to videotape that as well. And I'll probably do a couple of memory videos while I'm at it. Okay, so there will be more memory videos. I'm going to continue the video response wars. I am going to do more response videos because I need to grow my channel, and I know there's a lot of YouTubers out there who need to grow theirs as well. and I'm going to help them just as much as I'm helping myself. So these are the many things that I'm going to do, but the big one is that the bicentennial of the state of Illinois is coming up. And on August 26th, I'm going to be in downtown Springfield videotaping their bicentennial event. I encourage Crazy Josh Cravey, because you've got your production company now, to come to Illinois to be a part of this. It's going to be a humongous event, and if you miss it, it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. You miss this, well, that'd be a real shame. I really would love for you to come down and videotape that and be a part of the festivities. It's just literally a once-in-a-lifetime event, and I would hate for you to miss that one. Okay? I will hopefully be attending the Stonington Summerfest in 2018. There's a fall festival in Blue Mound, Illinois that I plan to attend. I am very much looking forward to going to the Razzle Dazzle Good Time Parade. There is the Relay for Life next year. I plan to go to it as well and videotape that again. Well, if that doesn't keep you guys busy, I don't know what will. But here, I am trying to help you guys out. Especially those people who are facing eviction, starvation, and bullyism. That's what this channel is all about. This is what the learning was all about. You wondered why I posted so many other videos between December 30th and December 31st. I thoroughly explained this. When I was younger, yes, I would celebrate holidays, but there would be lulls in those holidays. And during those lulls, either I did my homework, because I would get a lot of homework over holiday time, or my mother would make me learn stuff during the lulls between the festivities. This is something I'm having a difficult time teaching younger people today, is that yes, celebrate. I want you to celebrate. I want you to have a load of fun. But when there are lulls in the activities, take the time and learn a few things. It won't hurt you, and it will benefit you in the end. Look what I did. I grew an entire YouTube channel. I have stored up so much information on here that most people are like, I can't put any more in this brain of mine. Well, there you go. So, these are the things I want you to look forward to. There'll be some fun things on my YouTube channel. There'll also be a lot of learning. That's why I'm here. I mean, gee, read the mission statement. I am here to help people facing eviction, starvation, and bullyism. And that's why I'm here. So, one last question that I know everybody's going to ask me, and I'm going to go ahead and answer it. I have 2 other channels. I haven't done too much with either one of them. Am I going to continue doing so? When I do an Instagram review, I'm going to put it on the Speed Learner Instagram channel. There's going to be one video that you guys haven't seen, and I'm going to finally go ahead and knock it off because there's no more pay-per-views, so there's no more point in having that particular video on there. But on the Speed Learner Plus channel, I'm going to post responses to particular videos or to Twitter feeds or something like that. So Instagram will go to the Instagram channel. Everything else will go to the Plus channel. Okay, and you can see all these reviews over there. I'm going to start doing that from now on, mainly because I have no more use for that channel, except for that. So that's where they're going to go. You know, I thought about just deleting the whole dang thing, but I thought, you know what? It's there. Let's just put it to good use. I'm sorry it didn't work out the way it was supposed to, but we're going to do that anyway. What about Patreon? I have a Patreon page. I will be posting notes in advance to that Patreon page. I know I haven't done it in a while, but I'm going to do it again. And then you guys can see what I'm learning, what I'm going through, what struggles I might be going through. I will be teaching you guys checksum and the assembler computer language. I'm going to teach you guys that. Will I teach you guys sign language? I will probably do that in a Kindle book. I'm not exactly sure I'm going to pull that one off, but I'm going to put it in a Kindle book. And there you go. I'm sorry I can't do it any other way. I just don't have the money yet to host a website to just upload videos and say, okay, if you pay $1 or $2, you can watch them. If I could, I would. And that may be a project that I will pursue in the not-so-distant future. I may just go ahead, invest in a website, post a bunch of videos up there and say, you know, if you pay me a certain amount of money, you can watch those particular videos all you want. And that may be something I may do in the future. As a matter of fact, Crazy Josh Cravey, if you want to help me out with that, as soon as I'm ready to do so, I'll come and contact you and see what we can do about doing something like that. In the meantime, to Crazy Josh Cravey and anybody else who's been following me all this time, I tip my hat off to you people. Thank you very much for watching this particular presentation, and thank you for watching all of my videos. I'm really grateful for all of you guys who have stuck around and have learned from me. Let me tell you something. I will tell you one last thing before I go. What have been my most popular videos of 2017? I was amazed to find this out. The first set of videos that were really popular back in 2017, and probably will continue to be that way in 2018, keys on the computer keyboard, especially the hyphen and underscore and the tilde. Okay? Those keys were very popular, and I made those videos years ago. And they're still being watched to this very day. I have 2 counting change videos. Both of them are very popular, especially the second one where I showed you my bicentennial coin collection. This was the bicentennial of the United States, not the bicentennial Illinois. Okay, so if you look on there, you'll see these bicentennial coins from 1976. And I hope you check it out. Even if you don't want to learn how to count change, I hope you check that particular video out. Okay. Now, what else was very popular? What is all? I tell you, there's some videos that are just really, really popular. I did a full-blown presentation on the Minnesota Marijuana Research Study, and the videos associated with that have become very, very popular. Okay? And you say, well, what else became popular? Some of my accounting videos have become very, very popular. So thank you very much for that. Okay. So, Crazy Josh Cravey, I will be reviewing your videos that you posted onto my Facebook page. Give me some time. I will be reviewing those. Another thing that people have been asking me about is live streaming. Okay? The problem with being with Comcast is that in the old days there was no data limit. Now there's a full terabyte data limit. And the thing is, if I do a live stream, it could, you know, if I keep doing live streams during those data limits, I could actually go over my data limit. So live streaming won't be very practical. Also, people are saying, well, why don't you live stream some of these parades and stuff? Well, I'd love to do that. I really would. Except that I would have to use TracFone to do that, because there are no really good significant hot spots in the areas where I would videotape the parades, except in downtown Decatur, and even that's been kind of spotty. Now, when Comcast gets bigger and they do have more hot spots, and I highly recommend to Comcast that they make some kind of an agreement with Verizon to tap into Verizon's hot spots, so that we then therefore can videotape parades. Okay? Because there's a lot of Verizon coverage around the areas where I would do the parades. it would be nice to do live streaming from a hotspot that wouldn't cost me a thing. Wouldn't make my data limit go over or anything like that. See what I mean? So hopefully Comcast will do this, and I look forward to that. It would also be nice to have more of these Wi-Fi hotspots from Comcast, because then eventually I could just throw away TracFone and go exclusively with Comcast. I'd love that. I really would. And if Google ever gets into our area, well, it would depend on what Google was offering. If Google was offering a plan that was better than Comcast, I'd go with Google. Otherwise, I'd stick with Comcast. Either way, I don't want to deal with TracFone anymore. I really don't. It's sad for me to say, but I really don't. I'd rather go through Comcast. But we'll deal with what we have to deal with until that changes. Alright. Anyway, I will also recommend to the United States Congress that you guys do everything you can to pressure the internet industry to give up these data limits so we guys can actually do what we need to do. Now, I understand that for gaming purposes, but for live streaming like what we do, especially if we're doing parades or we're doing something else that really needs to be done live, there you go. Another question that's going to be asked is when I'm going to go to Nauvoo. Not this year. Next year. Next year I will go to Nauvoo and I will videotape their sign. I'm also going to go to Lewistown and videotape their signs. So there won't be any more Looking for Lincoln sign videos this year, but there will be next year. Okay, so in 2019 we resume the hunt and we'll get the final 7 or 8 signs that I don't have. Whew. Okay. Sounds like I've got a full plate ahead of me, doesn't it? When will I get to hyperreal numbers? I hope to do that someday. I'm really going to work forward. I'm going to work at it. I'm going to look forward to that. And I hope you guys do as well. Wow. A lot of stuff coming up. You're going to have computer technology, medical terminology, anatomy. You're going to have Euclidean geometry. And you're going to have database design. So, a lot of stuff. Alright, well, I tip my hat off to all of you guys once again. Again, thank you very much for watching me. It's greatly appreciated. It really is. So, have I covered enough tonight? I hope so. Anyway, thank you very much for watching me. I hope you guys have a very safe and happy New Year. It's been my pleasure to offer all this stuff to you guys over the past year. And I look forward to what I will present to you in 2018. Also, the checksum video is going to come up in 2018. I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow, but I might do it at some point in the not so distant. It'll probably be sometime in January, so that's coming up. So something else for you to look forward to. All right. Well, I don't know what else to say, really. I will be watching the ball drop tonight, so I guess that's all I got to say on that. You guys all have a safe and happy New Year. I've just been winging this video all over the place. New Kindle books will come out in 2018. Brand new videos will come out in 2018. We may even get a website all cooked up for you. There'll be more on my fan page. There'll be definitely more on my Patreon page. So, a lot to look forward to. Thank you very much for tuning in. I will tell you more in a future video, so I'd like for you, as always, to stay tuned.